Hello everyone, just give you another quick update. I haven't done anything for a few weeks, no videos or anything like. Managed to get the Zinger nearly complete now. I'm just waiting on a couple of more stickers to come, some reflectors and some grips. Then we can move on to the tri. There's the tri frame there. A few of the bits in there and the nudge bar off the Zinger as well. So majority of that will all get blasted and powder coated this time on these. The Zinger before I'd done it all out of the can myself. I was happy with how it come out. But I think for the tri we'll get a powder coating. That'll be more for myself to be playing around on. I had the Zinger out with a babby. We've got the tyres on now, the new Sun F tyres, but I ain't going to sort of reveal it yet. But the thing's looking cool. Not, you know, get the last few bits on there, and then it will be out. But we're really happy with the little bash that we had with it. I'm happy myself that everything's gone back together how it should do. Sounds good, runs good, so we're all happy. Still sitting on a few of me parts. All gradually just bits and pieces getting cleaned up when I can nip out here and then get them wrapped up and put away then for a rainy day if needed. And then, which was really, really good, come back today and another pallet full of Zinger bits. So I'll be taking that wrap off shortly. Got dropped off today for us whilst I was at work. And we'll start to have a little mooch what's in there. For what I paid for it, it was too good to be true. Everything really, I've got everything that's already on there. It's just more going to be sitting on more spares. There's probably going to be a couple of parts in there that I'll be able to sell, just to make a couple of quid back to put towards something else. I've still got a couple of parts over in the US that I'm waiting to get shipped over. But that's just, I suppose that's just me really, just like hung fire on that one. But they're safe where they are and they're all sitting in a box, so that's a bonus. I haven't touched anything with the other engine off that Zinger we stripped. That's all just sitting there, but it runs, so we're good with that one. There's an engine on this as well with a pull start. The guy had a few parts on Marketplace. There weren't a lot. And then I asked him, I says, what else are you sitting on? And then he sent me a message back with a few of the parts. I said, show me some pictures then, pal. So he sends some pictures over. Shows me one of the engine with a pull start on there. And I sort of says, does the recoil still work on that all right? And he says, yeah, it's fine. I says, what you looking for it for the engine? And obviously, you know, and the pull start on there. And he says, 150. I went, sound, I'll take it. And I says, what about all your other bits and pieces? For, you know, he gets me all the other pictures and whatever. And I went, I'll tell you what, I'll try and work something out and I'll take the lot. Anyway, comes back to me a couple of days later and he says he hasn't had any interest over the bits that he had advertised, that he'd had on Marketplace. And I just says, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2.5 and I'll take the lot off you. So basically, I did the 2.5 with him and everything's been shipped and it's been sent here today. And well, we should have said it was shipped out at the end of last week and got to me today on the pallet. But, you know, what some people, there's a lot of things on eBay what people have got. I don't think there's much of it shifting at the moment. Obviously, people have probably finding it a little bit hard with bits and pieces and energy and all that lot going up and what they're paying out, you know, food, everything really, fuel. But I still think some of it's, you know, extortionate for what it is. But if people are willing to pay some of them prices, then so be it. But there's plenty of bargains still out there to be had with these bikes. You've just got to do your bit of hunting and get talking to some right people, I suppose. What I'll do is I'll pause it now. Anyway, I need to get a pair of scissors. So I can cut this wrap off this. And hopefully, I've already got off the last Zinger that we had and we've took apart. I had one good Dunlop tyre, couple of cracks in the sidewall, but that can easily be repaired. But the tread and everything's wicked on it now. There's going to be two There's going to be 2 Dunlops in this one, on this pallet, so I'm just hoping it's going to be alright. And there's the one there on the bottom. So like I say, we'll take it all off in a minute, and if they do work out, the Dunlops, these 2 on here, then we'll bang that full set on the tri once that gets done. But I'll pause it now and I'll cut all this off. And here we go. A few bits in there that I weren't expecting. We'll start taking it off. Seat. Nice. Maybe just a little tad just to re-put back on that before it gets recovered. Couple of rubbers. But otherwise, bonus! Another seat. So that can go with... Let me have a quick look. Put that up out the way. Ah, it's all falling. See, there's my one Dunlop up there on the top. Bit of a rusted rim, easily be cleaned up. A grip on that sound. So we're happy with that one. Like I say, just a couple of cracks on the sidewall. I had to split the tyres off them ones because them tyres had perished to pieces. But another set, another 2 rims, a couple of little dings in them, nothing too bad. That was the plastics off that other 4. Again, could I say that these have too far gone and can be used as a project. So resprayed or whatever. Same as with them plastics that are on this one out there. The plastics, obviously, I think he had the one listed at the start off, and it's about 100 and something quid. And I just sent him a picture, like and it says, you know, there's one of these up north. Obviously, it's collection only, £100 for the set, and he was like, oh, just drop that in the bin. So basically, those were just chucked in the plastics. But again, be something for a project. Let's have a look. So happy. We've got rubbers on that one, which is a bonus. So another 2 seats, just need recovering. Another 2 seat pans there. If anyone's after a seat pan, give us a shout. If you want to pay the shipping, I'll send it to you. No cost, like. Just drop me a message. They're not the best. Obviously, these ones, the ones with the covers on, are. You see these parts here, where it hooks into that bit of that frame to do that locking. Now that one's sound. Sound on my blue one, it's just up just a tiny fraction, but it still goes in. I put it on our one just to check. That one's a bit bent up. If this ends up being thrown in the bin, it's one of them. But you could just, I suppose, cut that little piece off on the end, and maybe there's enough room there just to get that to grip, to hold it. And that one ain't too bad. But me sitting on a few of them now, and I ain't going to end up using all of them, I doubt very much. Right, let's go and have a look at the next thing. Okay, so thumb throttle carb. Oh shite. Airbox. Let me pop that straight in to there with another carb. It just needs to be cleaned. Wow, I've got loads of thumb throttles now. Get rid of the towel gone. There we go. So I had some other connector spliced on to the end of the thumb throttle. Yeah, maybe something split back in the day, bust off when they were pulling it off maybe one day. But me got loads of these anyway, so I can get that sorted, not an issue. Yeah, slide's still working in there, same by the sounds of it, so we're happy with that one. Nice red still on the switch, to be honest with you. It's not far off brightness as the brand new one I got. But lovely jubbly. That can have a clean down in a respray. What's that now? And that's about 5, I think. 5 of them things now. Obviously one of them's my brand new one. Oh, there we go. Airbox. Insert. I've already got a couple. I've got the one on the bike, another one here. With the insert there. I've got the insert in the box in America for that one. Well, let's have a quick look and let's see if the filter's on here. A screwdriver. Where's my drill? That'll be quicker. An end on it? No. 1 second. Is that the right one? Maybe. Yep, we're in. Oh, what a shame. No filter. But that don't matter. No grommet neither in the bottom. Well, you can still buy them anyway. So there we go. There's like your little cage thing for your filter to go around. So that's a few of them now. If I'm right, I think someone's got one of these for about 20 quid or 25 quid. And the airbox itself with that, I think they've got it for about 90 quid or something like that, in the best offer. I don't know, I just think it's crazy for some stuff. And I know that they're old and whatever and blah de blah, but still, they some people I think just make it hard for some folks. But carb bonus, happy with that one. Another carb then now. And the choke. Could do with a new switch. Just so you get that bit of white back in there, but bonus, sitting on a spare with them. And it's about the third one of these now. I ended up giving one of these away. Some lad that was over one of the groups wanted one, ain't got one. So I sort of jumped on a convo and says, I'm in the UK, I'll just send you one. Just give me your address and I'll send it to you. So hopefully his is coming use like. So I mean, I'll do anything to help anybody with these if I'm able to. But yeah, happy. Oh, it's had the oil pump line cut, but that don't matter. We'll get a new one of them. Happy days. Let me swing all that into there. Let me hang that out though, the fun file, so if anything leaks, we don't want it getting it. Stay there for now. Alright, on to the next one. In fact, I'm going to put a blue glove on. But bonus. Don't get me wrong, you know, you could have put a few, because there's a few that have flew up on Marketplace and that. Some of the prices, what they're asking, are astronomical. You had somebody with a 4 Zinger that basically like completely changed and with bits and pieces and modifications, he was asking freaking about 1,200 quid. And yet you had somebody with an original, all original, just needed just a new set of stickers here for an eBay. He, you know, up for a grand, come down, went to about 700 quid, and then it's not on there now whether someone's paid the 7, probably someone want to give him 5 for it. Or maybe 6, you don't know if he's lucky sort of thing, but I think there's a few dreamers out there with them, but cash talks when it's in front of you. But still, for what I bought with this, if you was to break it down what people are putting online, on eBay or whatever, or when you see little bits and pieces, someone selling something, it's a win-win for me no matter what. It was a win-win, even the fact the engine and the freaking pull start was on there. Right. Just put that there. There we go, rear carrier. Been sprayed at some point. Them sort of lock nuts, looks like they've been off before. Someone's had a go. Ooh, plenty of grease. Welded. Not an issue. As long as it cleans up good. Turn that way and see if it picks it up, see if it moves. Oh yeah. So we know that sound, it's free. But I've got a spare outer. Oh well, don't matter, that can come in use for something else in time. Because obviously, whoop, where that's locked on. Oh yeah, welded, sorry, that hub. This end, I'm not going to be able to take off. So your ring gear, if I'm right, you know, your main your big cog on the axle is going to be stuck in that housing unless I was cutting there off. But I ain't gonna. I'm happy to keep that on there. The rest of it can slide off this way. All have a good clean up. All go back together. It looks pretty straight to me. I've got another axle up here. Just need to clean up. That's wicked. But again, yeah, bonus. Happy days. Let me whack that one up on there. There's another one there. That was the original one off me for the first one we had. And then I ended up buying another one. And then got all that one took apart before this one. Got it all cleaned up, and that's what's on the for now. This one here will more than likely go on to the try once that's built. Alright, next bit. One tyre cracked, maybe with just a little bit of air, we're alright. Obviously don't blow it up too hard, but rim, nice condition on the rim really, just needs a stripping of paint. But then again, the tyre come off, could get some other Sun F1 sent over eventually, and get all of them with the Sun F1s. Hub, weren't expecting the up though, neither, so that's a bonus. Bearing's already out of that by the looks of it. If I'm right, the kid that I had it off, oh no, that don't matter, can't salvage that one. I don't know until I pump it up. There is ways that you can sort these with the cracks, but the tread itself is wicked, so yeah, there's a good chance that. But remember, that's the inside. What's the outside like? Oh no, that don't matter. Weren't just purchased for these, like, but I was hoping that they'd turn out good. I'd be happy if the next one's alright like it, but still it could get a bit of use if need be. So we're happy with them really. Tyre not the best, rim not the best. Could not quite of that, knock it out. Inside sound. Right, so there's, let's check out this last one. Oh my days, it's solid, it's full of air. Oh yeah. Couple of dings on the inside of that rim, that don't matter. Let's have a look. Ah, buzzing. That is sound as a pound. Happy days. And get that one cleaned up, get mine cleaned up. So there's two good ones. Can work that one and get a third one, but that'll be a bit of effort. But this one, banging. Dunlop. Happy days. Weren't expecting these neither. Bit of the wiring though. Kill switch on the back, knackered. I've got plenty of them anyway. Might just keep it for the wire. Hub, wow, got a fair few of them now. Whack it all in on the bench. Yay! Don't know where I'm going to put it all. Go up there for now. That's it, just stay there. Sound exhaust, bit busted up. Let me just put it on here. Ah, oh, sound is a pound. Get that in the fire, get all that burnt up. You'll be shocked how much of that rust comes off as well. We'll get it burnt up and Decoked and resprayed. Job's a good one. Oh, last little bit of silver there, like, look. Lovely job, like. That's a full complete one, just needs a clean with a cap on the end. I don't think this will be the same. You know, people go, ah, look at it, looks like fucking junk. But once it's cleaned up, it comes out good. Wow, looks like it was rigged with a Merc badge at one point, or Bentley. Not too bothered about that though. On the front I've already got another one of them. Again, if there's somebody desperate, wants something to maybe have a clean up, can patch that up maybe on the front, give us a shout. Right, you just chuck that under here on that one. Oh, only one of the pegs. You find that with a lot of them, to be honest. Let's check that out. Ah, you see where it's had stickers and that on it before. The one underneath the bench is in a bit worse condition, but as you see what some people do with them, but it's all there, there's nothing bust off it, apart from the one little peg underneath. The job's a good one. Just get rubbed down. It's nice and clean under that part of the seat. It's actually cleaner than my one. And there we go. Right. Project. Pop that down. We ain't got much left anyway. Right, that way. There we go. Out the way, cat. Oh yeah, bit of gold. Get that cleaned up and get that on me floor. I'm running on a foot brake at the moment, which is cool. But the babby, the little girl, like, she finds it a bit difficult. So I think I'll get that that brought in. Just need to get the cable, that's all. But I'll get it took off, cleaned up. I think, yeah, I've got a couple of these 4 bars now. Anybody needs one, hit me up. Pay your postage, you can have it. No insert. Yeah. Works as a spare though, doesn't it? Happy days. Right. Last bit. There's something else in a bag down there as well. I don't know what that was. There we go. Ta-da! Engine. And if you notice, look, it's missing its spring in that unless it's in there. Yeah, there we go. But I've got spares of all that anyway. What lovely job, like. Put the white man. Let's see if we've got. Oh, it's missing its side case. It's that other little plastic cover, but that don't matter. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Lovely job, like. only the pull handle itself, so we'll get a new one of them ordered. Job's a good one, beautiful. I just think, there we go. Yeah. Coil and the CDI in it, I think, yeah, something like that. I've already got a few of them anyway, like, so we'll pop that in there. And other ones to get cleaned up. Right, I'm happy with that and that. Wonder why they cut that pipe for the oil injector. Well, it don't matter. I easily get another one. Right, I think that'll be about it then, guys. What bonus? Focus. There we go. So I mean, none of these bits were advertised. Just a couple of the other things that he had. All it took was a message. What else you got? And that was it. I'd imagine if some of the other parts were listed as what it was, it would have been snapped up anyway. Well, like I say, for what I paid bonus, happy days. Won't be long on that one. And it won't be long, you'll be seeing that one. Thank you very much for watching.